Shalom, let you all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that's taught us this word. I just got this article out of insiderpaper.com. So just more, wars and rumors of wars. Things are heating up over in the east with China. They want to take over Taiwan, and apparently they have issues with Nancy Pelosi visiting Taiwan recently. But yeah, this is dated August 2nd, 2022, entitled China Vows Targeted Military Actions in Response to Pelosi Taiwan Visit. The United States Speaker Nancy Pelosi landed in Taiwan on Tuesday evening to find a string of increasingly stark warnings and threats from China that have sent tensions between the world's two superpowers soaring. Pelosi, second in line to the presidency, is the highest profile elected U.S. official to visit Taiwan in 25 years, and Beijing has made clear that it regards her presence as a major provocation, setting the region on edge. A live broadcast showed the 82-year-old lawmaker who flew on a U.S. military aircraft being greeted by Taipei's Songshan Airport by Foreign Minister Joseph Wu. The People's Liberation Army said it was on high alert and would launch a series of targeted military actions in response to the visit. Those who play with fire will perish, Beijing's foreign ministry added. China considers self-ruled democratic Taiwan as its territory and has vowed to one day seize the island by force if necessary. In a call with U.S. President Joe Biden last week, Chinese President warned Washington against playing with fire on Taiwan. There's no reason for Beijing to turn a potential visit consistent with long-standing U.S. policies into some sort of crisis. Kirby reiterated that U.S. policy was unchanged toward Taiwan. I was talking about John Kirby, council spokesman. This means support for its self-ruling government while diplomatically reconciling Beijing over Taipei and opposing a formal independence declaration by Taiwan or a forceful takeover by China. Or recognizing. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Taiwan's 23 million people have long lived with the possibility of an invasion, but that threat has intensified. China's most assertive ruler in a generation, his name is Xi. Taipei's Council of Agriculture on Tuesday said China has suspended the import of some Taiwanese goods, including some fishery products, tea, and honey. The council said China cited regulatory breaches. So yeah, China wants to take back Taiwan, and it's just heating up, just like Russia wants to take back Ukraine. Things heating up. But yeah, these are just more threats, wars, rumors of wars. This is what we were told to look for. But the first scripture is 2 Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the science past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand at this very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Yeah, measure the time diligently. Yahushua told us to look after certain prophecies. Wars, rumors of wars, uproars of the people. Those are just the beginning of sorrows. So, man, bad times are coming, man. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So yeah, this is one of these prophecies that we have to look out for. One of these signs. Time that we're in. World War III is on the verge, as well as hour of temptation. We got to give warning from the Most High. We repeat it, put it on repeat every day, every week on those streets, man. Just be watchmen. Watch for these signs. The next scripture is 1 Thessalonians 5:2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord cometh as a thief in the night. Yeah, and most people are unaware, or they just don't care of what's going on around the world. It's going to come like a thief in the night to them. And when it hits, when that destruction hits, that's when they're going to want to get right. According to the book of Amos, Most High is going to set a famine of the word. They're not going to get this understanding. They're not going to get the breakdowns, the understanding, and most importantly, the names, Yahweh the Father, and Yahweh Shai, the Deliverer, his Son, man. You have to pray in those names in order to, be delivered. But most people, it's going to overtake them like a thief in the night, and it's going to be too late. So that's why you got to get this understanding while you still can. When they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So right when they feel that there are no peace and safe, that's when that destruction is going to hit. That's when that hour of temptation is going to hit. That's when time of Jacob's trouble is going to hit. But brethren, are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief. Yes, if you're in this truth, man, you have to endure to the end, man. So that day doesn't take you as a thief or overtake you as a thief. So that you're on the lookout for these prophecies. You know what to do. You know the names. To pray in those names. So that you can be hidden that day. Ye are all the children of light and children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. You have the light. You have this understanding, this knowledge, and hang on to it. Therefore, let us not sleep as others do, but let us watch and be sober. Let us watch and be sober, man. Being sober-minded in this thing, man. Sticking to the correct doctrine and watching the news, for these prophecies, man. Because that's the only way we can tell when Yahweh Shai is on his way. That's how we know Yahweh Shai is on his way. Because of these prophecies. So we have to be sober-minded and watch. And watch as well as pray. For they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken in the night. Just no understanding, full of wayward doctrines, doing their own thing, But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love. And for an helmet, the hope of salvation. The whole armor of truth, man. You have to put on this whole knowledge as if it were, a suit of armor, because this is the only thing that's going to protect you in that day. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that out. This video, tensions are rising up in the East, as well as tensions are rising up in the Middle East, and over in Europe, all over the globe, man. But with that, shalom.